For the last 24 hours I've been training myself, folks, to say good morning to you this morning, because normally it's good afternoon. But good morning, folks. Welcome to the EVES auction room here at 11 o'clock. The reason we're starting at 11 o'clock this morning, we've got 38 properties that we're offering to the market today, so certainly something out there for everybody to choose from. My name's Grant Child, and you get no guesses whatsoever as to what my job is here. But I've got Robin, and she's Robin and Sandy looking after the technology. I've also got Mark, Craig, Karen and Trevor. They'll assist you, folks. If we don't reach the owner's reserve price, I'll simply pause the auction. The auction's still live at that point in time. We'll give you that opportunity to continue discussions with the sellers, and then it will come back to me. We'll announce any changes, and then if we've reached agreement, we'll sell to the highest bidder. But if not, if I close the auction, folks, just remember anybody can come forward with an offer, and that does include conditional buyers afterwards. So you're going to take the opportunity to just whistle through the documentation. You'll be provided with the buyers and sellers guide. They've been around for over 10 years. They're available on the stand outside of the room, so I need not talk too much more about that. So let's go straight to the contract that we worked to today, folks. They've been circulated in draft form. Finalised copies also available out there in the stand. If there's been any changes along the way, I'll alert you to that prior to your bidding, but our sales consultants will have advised you anyway. So by way of any bidding, I'm going to assume that you read, understood, accept that contract that we worked to today. Very clear, concise, very straightforward. So let's go straight to the conduct of today's auction. Set out on the front page here. That's what you're seeing up there on the screen there. I'm not going to go through that in its entirety either. A couple of important points that I just remind you about is your obligations immediately on completion of the auction is to, of course, sign the contract and pay your deposit equaling 10% of the purchase price, unless you've made alternative arrangements with the vendors prior to the auction here today. One other point that I just need to clarify for you folks, and that is vendor bidding. I'm the only one that's authorised to submit bids on behalf of our vendors. It's what we call a vendor bid. I'll disclose it as such, and I will only use a vendor bid if I've only got one person participating in the auction and I'm too far away from the seller's instructions. So it's simply a technique that if I've got one person participating in the auction, I'll work with you to get you onto the negotiating platform. We'll pause the auction there. We will be below the seller's reserve price at that point in time, and we'll give you that opportunity to continue discussions there. So a pretty straightforward, easy technique just to work alongside you and help you secure the property of your choice here today. Any questions at this juncture, folks? No questions? Take the opportunity to welcome viewers watching via the live stream as well. So we'll move straight on to our first property for the morning here this morning, folks. 53/12 Wanganui Road. John Rose being the marketing consultant, working out of our Cameron Road office as well. Now this complex is more commonly known in the real estate market over there at the Mount as the Beaumont. This will be one of the Mount's premier apartment complexes as well. The property is formally described as a stratum of freehold. Title SA 63B, folio 492. Now, just a quick reminder, folks, there's a clause in the contract that's disclosing that the vendor, John, is actually related to the vendor. And the other thing I also bring to your attention, I won't go through it in its entirety because it has been there at the outset, is the apartment does come fully furnished, so a very comprehensive channels list. They're not up there on the screen. It has been circulated, so there's no changes to that either. 11th of February 2022 is the settlement date for this property, or such other date is mutually agreed between you and our current seller, and we do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one as well, folks. So the apartment itself, located on the top floor, it certainly enjoys some stunning panoramic harbour views sweeping back right around to the mountain and right round through to Leisure Island. As you see there up there on the screen, absolutely gorgeous indeed. So a great place to spend your days just relaxing. You've got the modern kitchen appliances working in well with the open plan layout, so great for entertaining as well. The opportunity to put it in the regional pool, or a fantastic holiday home option as well, or simply live a wonderful full-time lifestyle here at number 53/12 Wanganui Road. In your hands, buyers. I know there's a number of people they're waiting for today to come. Who would like to start the auction away? Today will be good. For this one, we've got another 37 to go, so let's get mobile. Somebody start me away. Suggest 1.6 would be a fair and reasonable start for a complex like this. 1.6, got you underway again with our phone bidder on the back wall now with our phone bidder with Teresa at 1.6. We're underway, take 25 rises from here at 1.6 million, who takes me to 625. Let's go there quickly now. Here's your opportunity here. 625, welcome aboard there, sir, in the back left-hand corner. Against your buyer on the phone there, Teresa at 1625. Making 1650, do we say? At $1,625,000, chasing down that at 50 now. At 650, immediate retort at 75, do we say for you there, sir? 1650, triple O, the money on the back wall, 75, we say now. At 1675 it is, rounding to 1.7 even, do we say? Was that a bid there, man, which is in the red mask there? No? Okay, it's just clarifying, I want you to miss the opportunity. Got your bid on the back there, the phone bidder at 1.7 now. At $1,700,000 even, do we say another 25 for you there, sir? Just do it quickly now, won't hurt anywhere near as much, but you've got a great opportunity here. At $1,725 we go. At 1725, the money on the left-hand side here against your buyer on the phone there, Teresa. At 1725, 1750 we go. At 1,750,000, your retort to that there, sir. Could be a good time to make a decision here because at $1,750,000, my instructions are clear. I sell the property here today at 1750. Happy to take a 10 if it'll help you then, sir, if the denominations are a little bit too high for you. At $1,750,000, what about a lazy 5? I'll even take a single, sir. The now selling signs flashing. How much would you like to put on it, sir? 10? 5. 5? Happy to take your 5 as well. At 1755 it is. You bidder joins us now at $1,755,000. Been bidding quite strongly there, Teresa, your buyer on the phone. Don't lose it now. At $1,755,000 it goes. First call now at 1755 triple O. Have we got that absolute 100% yes? Another 5, is it?
Yes, 5.
760, 65, straight back. Immediate retort at 65. 1765 it is. 70. 176, 70. 75, 75. Immediate retort. 1775 it is. Selling away now. 80. 85. 85. 1785 it is. 90. 90. 95, sir, or should we go straight to 1.8? 1.8? 1.8, good strategic move indeed. At $1,800,000 even, pop another 5 on top. Another 5 we go at 805, doesn't quite work this year, and 810 straight back now. $1,810,000, price the property right here, right now for the want of a better bid. And another 15 it is. At 120, 1820, $1,820,000 for outright sale here today. It's a title fight from here on. Whose name goes on the title? 25.
10,
30, 1830. Should we fight fire with fire, sir? It goes 40. 5, no problems at all. Have it work with you. 1835. Another 10, is it there?
Another 10.
Another 10. 45. 50, sir? 50. 50 it is. 1850.
Another 10.
10. 1860. Your 5s aren't quite working, sir. Should we change it up?
No.
1865 then, do I say? 5. 65. 1865. 75. 75 it is. 1875. 80. 80. Takes it to 90.
Another 10.
90. Another 5, is it, sir? 95. 1895. 1905, do we say?
10 again.
905. 910. Immediate retort now. 910.
Another 10.
20. 25. 25. 1925 it is. 35. 40. 40. 1940 on the right hand side.
10.
50. 55. 55 it is. 65.
Another 10.
65. 70. 70. 1970. 80.
Yep, 80.
80. 85. 85. Should we go straight to 2 million? Just a suggestion. We stay in 10s, so it'll open the door for 2 over here. 1,980,000. 10. 995. 2 million, sir? 2 million. 2 million even. Another 10 on top?
Yes.
210. 15. Assuming you're wanting to stay in the fives there, sir. 15. 2 million and 15.
10.
25. 30. 30. 40.
Yes.
40. 45. 50. 50. 2 million and 50. Fighting fire with fire now. 2 million and 50. 60.
10.
60. 70. 80.
80.
80. 90. Assuming you're staying in tens there, sir, just confirming. 90 it is. 2 million and 90.
10 more.
2.1. Another 10, sir. 2.110. 20.
10.
120. 25. Changing it back down slightly. Good option to stay in the tens again. 2125.
10.
35. 2135. 40, sir.
Yep.
40. 50. 50. 2150. 100% sure, sir, you've been travelling so well so far. At $2,150,000, perhaps another lazy five there, sir. That 150 is a round number. You're the only one who can test it, but I can't take any late bids. The hammer's up. Absolutely 100% sure, sir. 55, 155.
Another 10.
65. 165. Do I need to go through it all again, sir? Are you absolutely 100% sure? Remember, it's the penthouse here. We don't know when we'll get another one of these. At $2,165,000 to the phone bidder at the back. First call now. Won't be taking any late bids, sir. The hammer's up. Second time at 2165. Are we back in again with one more final lunge for the keys, sir? Third, final opportunity, absolutely 100% sure, quickly, sir, at 2165, triple O, it goes, it goes. Sold at the back of the room, of course, congratulations to our people watching via the live stream. We're moving straight along, folks, 14 Maycroft Avenue, having had a perfect lesson on how to buy property at a real estate auction, and 14 Maycroft Avenue, the next one being marketed by Isaac Jacobs from our Gate Park office. You've got the luscious green space in this property, both front and rear, for you to enjoy. It's a freehold estate, 514 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record title 319395. We do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one. Settlement date is set down for 90 days from today's date, or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. But with this property here, it really does supply no changes to the channels lists that have been circulated as well. So the opportunity here, as you see there coming up on the screen, to sit on the deck and enjoy a cuppa overlooking the private and certainly a well manicured backyard there as well. Immediately livable, this property, folks. The interior could be renovated to add value if you so wish. Exterior was painted back in May of this year, so and it really is a nice central private location. So who says go for this one? You're not going to have to be at the same sort of level as the previous property, but who says go? Is it going to be you, or is it going to be a phone bidder?
600.
600, we're underway now at $600,000. We'll travel in 20 rises from here. At $600,000, we'll start here at 600 triple O. We round to 620, 620 we go. 40 straight back, immediate retort now. At 640, against your bidder on the phone there, Mark, at 640. Can we say 64? Then let's go there quickly now. At $640,000 and 60 here. 80 straight back. Opens the door for 700 even. At $680,000, the high bid at the back there now. Seated in the room here against your buyer on the phone here, Mark. 680 triple O. First call now at 680. 10, take a 10, no problems at all. 690, opens the door for 7. Or should we stay in the 20s and go straight for 710? 710, even better. At $710,000 with that starter in the room here. At 710,000. Another 10 is at their mark. Here's their opportunity now. At $710,000, seated fair and square with that starter bidder now. First call now at $710,000. Are we in or out? Second call, third, last opportunity, in or out? If your buyer's out, I'm going to pause the auction. Bids over here at $710,000. Can you see it again in the system, please? All right, we'll give those people a bit of time to discuss and we'll press on. In the meantime, 172A Windermere Drive, Ben Dickinson from our Lakes office been marketing this property. That's been nicely, freshly painted, awaiting its new owner. It's described legally as a cross-lease freehold, all described in record title, say 39A rather, folio 699. There is an additional clause in the contract. Whilst I turn to that, I'll just remind you of a change to the settlement date. There was some documentation originally circulated stating 15 working days from today's date. That has been amended to the 23rd of December or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. Just a quick reminder of clause 23, folks. Purchaser acknowledges that the toilet located in the main bathroom does not have council consent. You also further acknowledge that we've disclosed that the original bath was replaced with a shower by a previous owner and does not have council consent. Therefore, the vendor warranties don't apply to those two matters. But pressing on for the type of property that you're buying, it's nice and cosy, private, and fully fenced as well. And you've got the chattels list. There's no change to that on this one as well. The low maintenance, easy care property is what's really on offer here for you. Here you've got the off-street parking at the rear of the property for those extra vehicles as well. Of course, one of the added benefits of this property is scope to add value with your personal touches to make this house your home. So, in your hands, buyers, where would you like to start me away for this one? You're doing well so far. 600, right away over here at $600,000. I'm happy to take a $10,000 rise from here at $600,000 it is. Appreciate you starting here at 600,000, 10,000 on top. It's entirely up to you here in the room, folks. No registered phone bidding on this one. First call now for an advance, looking for a $10,000 rise. Second time. Third, last opportunity, happy to work alongside you, then serve you a little bit at 610, making it 620, shall we? At 610, it's with me, very clear, away from my instructions at this point in time. Do we say 620 for you? 620 on the nod now, $620,000 over here on the right hand side. Against the rest of you folks, your opportunity is here. First call now, second time. Third, last chance for you to join us in or out. Just going to go once more, I have to sell there. Instead of 630, take it to 640, we'll pause and talk at that sort of level for you. 640. Appreciate you working with me, sir. Man of the word, won't be using any further vendor bids at $640,000. I give the gentleman the opportunity to work with our seller at this point in time. First, second, third, last chance at 640. Karen bids over there at 640. Can you see me assist the gentleman? Appreciate you working with me, sir. Right, there's two properties being negotiated now, folks, so we'll press on. We won't hold you up any longer than we need to. 30 Waterford Park Drive. All of them from our Patmar office has been marketing this property. It really is all about central location here between the Patmar Plaza and Fashion Island and the Bayfair Mall. So certainly a great option to thrash the credit card over the holiday period when you reside in this property. But you're going to have to wait until the 18th of January before you take possession of this property, folks. That's a Tuesday, so 18 January 2022 is your settlement date. No changes to the channels list that's been circulated, and the property is described as a freehold estate, bringing you 425 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 110190. Below maintenance brick and tile property here, folks, and you've got the nice size section for the children to play, as you see there on the screen there, and a bit of grass and garden there to keep the green fingers happy as well. It's got great indoor-outdoor flow. You've got that modern interior with the neutral tones to enjoy as well, plus the double garage and additional parking in the driveway as well. Whoops, we've just lost the shot of the property. We'll have it back for you in a moment. There we go. So 30 Waterford Park Drive, folks, in your hands, buyers. We would like to start your way for this one. I know our overseas vendor keen to work with cash interest here today. No registered phone bidders, so it's only going to be up to you here in the room, folks. Start your way wherever you like. First call now for an opening bid. Second, last chance to work with cash interest here today, folks. In or out. Okay, close the auction and we'll just park that one aside there, Trevor, and Paula's got a little bit more work to do on that one, but talk to Paula from our Patmar office if you've got anybody looking for a property of that calibre in that location. Right, moving straight on, folks. Those other two properties still being negotiated. Next one up, 85B Sutherland Road. John Rose from our Cameron Road office will be marketing this property as well. A lovely north-facing renovated family home, and certainly in a very family-friendly location as well. Just covering off the legal aspects of the property. It's a cross-lease freehold, all described in record of title SA 36D folio 19. Original documentation circulated, didn't have the heated towel rails as the two of those. As the channels, they have been added to the channels list. The settlement date, the 28th of January 2022, and there is also an additional clause in the contract, clause 23, vendors disclosing to the purchasers that their disclosure and acceptance of the addition of the kitchen sink to the dry bar that does not have a building consent or a code compliance certificate. So therefore, relating to that, the vendor warranties in clause 9.5 do not apply to those and that aspect of the property. So opportunity to enjoy modern open plan living that flows out to the large sun-filled deck here of this property as well. The current owners have used the separate downstairs area as an Airbnb, so there's an option for you if you so wish, but it's also absolutely perfect for the family as well. So certainly a property ready and waiting for its new owner. In your hands, Myers, who would like to say go for this one? 85B Sutherland Road. Great location as well. Nice and handy to the Brookfield shops. Handy to all levels of schooling as well in Otago. We'd like to start your way. Suggest 850 would be a fair reasonable start. Thank you, ma'am. Underway at $850,000 over here on the right hand side. Happy to travel the $20,000 rises from here at $850,000. Appreciate your start there, ma'am. Entirely up to you here in the room as well. No phone bidding registered on this one as well, folks. First call now, second time. Third, last chance for you, are or out? Happy to go on behalf of the owner then, ma'am, at $870 now. Do we say $890 on your behalf? At $870,000 bidding on behalf of the seller now. Vendor bid at $870, taking it at $90, shall we? Yeah. $890, we say yes. At $890,000, it is with our starter over here by the back door now at $890,000, who takes me through the 9 threshold, take me to $910 if you will. First call now at $890,000, second time. Third, last opportunity for you to join us, folks. Going to go once more on behalf of the seller then, ma'am, at $910, it's with me. Take me to $930, we'll pause and talk at that stage. $930 it is. At $930,000, appreciate you working alongside me as well. At $930,000, I call it 3 times. Here's your last chance to join us, folks. Once, twice, third, final opportunity. Great bids down here at $930,000 with the lady that by the back door. Can you see if we can assist her, please? Well, back we go, folks. 172A Windermere Drive. Sir, you've amended your bid to $655,000. Can you confirm that for me? At $655,000. Oh, I love being called sir. I've never been called that. That's something young, 29 years. That was the last time somebody called me sir. Appreciate it. At $655,000, Ben, you've got the seller on the phone here. What are my instructions from here? Sell. Selling to these folks down here at $655,000. Round the room we go once more, folks. On the market for selling now. First, second, third. Last opportunity. Interrupts. Congratulations to our seller. All right, moving on, folks. Second to last property for our 11 o'clock session here today. 27 Winchester Terrace, needing no introduction to the real estate market. It's John Masuri from our Cameron Road office. Now, there's certainly no issues with housing the teens, cars, the boat, or the motorhome when you've got a property like this, folks. Absolutely outstanding indeed. It is legally described as a freehold estate. 741 square metres of land is what you buy here, all described in record title SA 16D, folio 105. The 19th of January 2022 is your settlement date. There's been no changes to the channels list. That has been circulated originally. And clause 23, I'll just remind you that the purchasers acknowledge that the lock on the outside of the conservatory door does not have a key. The door is locked and secured from the inside. So just reminding you of that. But back to the property itself, certainly a cleverly designed open plan living configuration in this property as well, and a very family functional abode indeed. property. You've got that all-season conservatory with the lovely outlook for you to enjoy, plus a variety of fruit trees to keep your fruit bowls full all summer long. Nice and handy to the Bethlehem Town Centre, and of course the Brookfield shop's not too far away as well. So in your hands, guys, who would you like to start me away for this one? Looking for a cash start now? Just feel free to drop the mask down and call out the figure if you'd like to get me underway. First call for cash interest for 27 Winchester Terrace. Second call. Third, last chance of cash interest. It's entirely up to you in the room here, folks. I have no phone bidders registered for this one. Obviously no cash here today. I'm going to close the auction now, folks. We're going to price this property. So if you know somebody or you're looking for something like what this property has to offer, we're going to price that property. It is now available for sale at $845,000. Chanda, I think it's going to be not going to take very long indeed. Once that price gets out there in the marketplace, you're going to have a sold sticker on that signboard. 845 buys that property, folks. So just contact Chanda at our Cameron Road office and she'll assist you from there. I now price them 845.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.
Still a couple of properties being negotiated at the moment, folks, so we'll move on and offer you the last one for our 11 a.m. session. This is the property at 34 St Andrews Drive. A little bit of a difference this one, folks. The auction has actually been brought forward. This auction was originally scheduled for January. The owners are in contract. The auction's been brought forward to today to give everybody equal opportunity to purchase the property. There will be no vendor bidding on this property, folks. Be very clear on that. No vendor bidding. So we're here to sell the property. It's a gorgeous brick and tile home, certainly in a very sought after Bethlehem location. The legal aspects of the property are certainly clear and concise, being a freehold estate, 840 square metres of land more or less. I will describe the record of title, let's say 55D, folio 389. 28th of February 2022 or such other date is mutually agreed between both parties as your settlement date. And I just remind you that the spa pool and the range hood and the channels list are as is, whereas there are no warranties with the spa pool and the range hood, and also the security system that was in the channels list that is also now as is, so no warranties as far as the security system is concerned, but all of those items do remain with the property. So no other changes to the channels list. We've got the all-weather conservatory with the stack of doors to extend your living space, as you see there on the screen, very nicely indeed. You've got the wonderful floor plan in this property here, great for family living and a great family configuration as well. Centrally located for all levels of schooling, cafes, garden centres and the arterial routes, so that's what makes St Andrews Drive so popular. Certainly evidenced by this particular property, scheduled to be auctioned, I think it was the 20th of January. And now here, up for outright sale, folks, I invite any bids over $1,320,000. Contract signed at $1.320 million. And it'll take a $5,000 rise if you wish. It's just put up there on the screen there, folks. That's the level of the pre-auction contract. Inviting any bids over $320,000 on top of the million. First call now for any advance. Maybe to take 2.5 of us there. Maybe a lazy single might just secure the property for you, but you need to put it forward right now. Third, final opportunity for any advance on $1,320,000. Well, being no further bids, I now officially declare the property sold at $1.32 million. Congratulations to the buyers on that contract. Of course, congratulations to our sellers. Alright, back we go, folks. 14 Baycroft Avenue. We've got an amended bid now at $737,000. Can you just confirm that for me, please, ma'am? At $737,000. Your opportunity here is if you want to own this property, you will need to bid on top of $737,000. The opportunity is right here, right now. We're about our phone bidder, are we in or out? At $737,000. My instructions are clear. The owner is happy to continue as the owner of the property at that sort of level. The property is not for sale. First call now for any advance on 737. Second time. Third. Last chance. Auction's closed. I'd like you to put that on paper now. We'll still keep working alongside you there and see if we can help you, but the auction is now formally closed. Right, back we go, folks. 85B Sutherland Road. We have amended bid now at $958,000. Just confirm that for me, please, Dan. At $958,000. John, you've got the owner on the phone. On the market, selling now at $958,000 for the one of a better bid. First, second, third, last opportunity, it goes, it goes. Congratulations, man, the question is probably $958,000. Welcome to Sutherland Road, it's a great location, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. That concludes our 11 o'clock session on behalf of the team at EVES. We'll see you back at 1, 2, 3 and 4 o'clock this afternoon. See you then.